What's up guys, this is Riktor Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content, and today I've got a pretty crazy match featuring Roxie. I don't play her that often because they just nerfed her ult to the fullest since months or something like that. Like, it's really bad. I like the character. I think she has plenty of possibilities and capabilities, but unfortunately you don't see her that often, so I wanted to give her a brief moment to shine, and therefore we're going with this very video. So Animal Week is finally over. You don't have to face foxes or bunnies or whatever anymore. We are just dealing with the normal stuff that I find on the internet every single time I play. If you want to feature or be featured in the stream, check out the link below. If you want to play with me, check out the Discord link below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would highly recommend to do so, because you have a fresh Arena of Valor video every other day. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the armory section so that I can show you my build. And afterwards, I've got some pretty intense and short gameplay for you to show you what Roxie is able to do right now. Enjoy, and we see each other in the game. Welcome to my build, guys. This is pure tankiness. I've chosen the Hermes selected because I want to be as mobile as possible. Roxie is a really mobile character, and you can use her for roaming purposes, which means you are going to leave your lane and visit someone of your friends on the mid or the bot lane or the top lane, wherever you started. And the rest is pretty much defensive, or rather hybrid offensive. So we have the Mantle of Ra and the Agony, as well as a new item, Evil Secrets, for some ability power, as well as Magic Pierce, which is actually quite nice with her abilities because she has this kind of fire going on at the bottom of her heals, and she's dealing constant damage, which will be fueled by the Magic Pierce here. We've got the Medallion of Troy, as well as Odin's Will for increased movement speed and additional damage. So this is the item build. Arcana-wise, I'm going with my so-called Mage Tank build. We have Violate for some extra damage 10 times. We've got Benevolence for some more HP and the movement speed, which comes quite handy. And we've got Valence for some cooldown speed, as well as some more HP, because you can't have too much HP on a tank, and we're building her tanky. In this section you see that we're building her damage wise on the enchantment. So we have the Raging Inferno for some extra magic damage. We have the Deadly Claw for some additional ability damage. And we've got the Desperate Duel. At 10 stacks you recover things, which is actually quite nice and quite easy to obtain with her, because you've got this continuous effect of dealing damage every single time she uses one of her abilities that is going to have constant fire damage. River Treader gives us some movement speed and sustainability. And of course the Nature's Gift is really important for a tank, because that just means that you get more HP, so you're going to survive even further. And you will see that right now in the game, and that's where we're going to head off immediately. So best of luck. Oh, here we are. Immediately chasing the wrong lane, so I have to go down to bottom. And I have been picking my shield as the first skill, which could just be the first ability. I would rather go with the first ability. I don't know why I clicked it. Seems like a misclick here, so I would rather go with the first ability, and then I would use my shield, because that's just gonna be more beneficial to you guys. So what I did, I was trying to keep the jungle safe here. Worked out finally, because no one was interested in our jungle. And I'm up against Riktor, which is not really a cool matchup, because he is just a person who's gonna be in the brushes a lot. And as you can see, like, he's fighting me and I'm losing health constantly because I have been picking the wrong ability. Otherwise I would just have been moving around him using my one. and dealing damage. And as you can see from the minions, it's actually gonna cause a lot of damage, and you're kind of negating his first effects, because he is canceling one ability but not the second or third, and your ability is activated all the time. So worked quite well. I decided to go in here for some more farm because the wave was fresh and nicely. And now I wanted to go back and using this item because I already finished the Hermes selected and I got a kill, which was kind of strange. Like, why did he fight me to the very last moment? He could just have dashed out with ease. Like, I didn't get it. Like, when I was playing the game, I thought like, okay, Riktor might just be a really hard matchup because he's just going to dash around. But it just felt like he does not really know what Roxie is capable of. And therefore, I was just I was confused. Let's put it like that. I was super confused. Now he's roaming mid. We are already on a 3-0, and that's what I mean. Like the ult is so it was further away before they nerfed it, and it's really hard to tell when you have ult and when you don't, or when you can reach an enemy and when you can't reach an enemy, and therefore I just stopped playing Roxie because it just doesn't feel right. You need to be basically in the face of the enemy to proc the ult, and that just doesn't feel like the very right thing, because the ult is super strong. Like, you will have a ton of damage every single time you use your one, and you will drag an enemy right in that line of fire that you have just caused on the bottom. As you can see, I got him 2 health bars gone in an instant, but you have to keep an eye on your mana. Like, that's just one of the drawbacks. Every single time you use your ability, of course, your mana will decrease, and that is not a good thing, and they thought they could fight me. And now look what happens. I did not kill anyone, but I survived. A combined approach of Butterfly and Riktor. Crazy. That was crazy. And my team just continues to do damage and get kills, and it was kind of the perfect match. 4-0, 4 minutes. That's what you want to go with. I need to go back, but that's not really a bummer, because even if Riktor would have pushed, Butterfly would have been near. So the coordination in the team was really nice, actually. There you go. Got a kill. I got a minion, not a kill. Riktor is close to, and that's the stuff that I was talking about. Like, you can't really grab people when they are in movement. It's just not working. And that's something that I don't really like about the new Roxie. Or the latest Roxie. Like, she has been like that for a couple of months, as I said in the beginning of the video. I've got the Mantle of Ra, which just gives me more armor, more stuff to do about Riktor, and even more damage. So that was the first item to get. And as I was facing a melee heavy enemy, I thought Barrett's Agony would actually be quite nice, because you do get some armor. So I chose this one as the second item, like the second real item. If not for the boots, we can't do shit against him because he's just camping on tower, which is something that you should always keep in mind. Like, if the enemy is pressing heavily and you don't really stand a chance, just go on the tower. Just be there, do things, get farm, and level up, because that is just how you win games. Don't be overconfident. Don't be super exciting about the game. Just do your stuff, get things in, and everything is going to be all right. Like that Darcy, completely unnecessary. That was just like, why did he do that? He has the range, he's got plenty of damage. Like Darcy is still one of the heroes that can just throw out so much damage from afar, and that was just something that he should not have done. Now we get the first Abyssal Dragon, and I'm continuing to push the shit out of this lane because I can go into the tower and I will deal sufficient damage if I can get all these minions to stack. So they went in, and I'm following up, dealing damage to the tower, getting the regen here, proccing my shield, and his health is already diminishing. Using my flicker here because I just did not want to give her a single chance on getting me, and now I wanted to bait a little bit, and the enemy surrendered, and no one knows why, but the game was flawless. I know it's not the perfect game, it's not something beautiful. I just wanted to show you that games do work like this as well, and from time to time it happens. It was actually quite good from the feeling, because sometimes you play for 25 minutes and nothing really happens, but this game was over and out and everything was fine. No one was killed in my team, everyone was killed in the enemy team, and except Butterfly. And that was just how the game went. So thanks for watching and enjoy your stay.